Hi everyone, how are you all? Just wanted to share with you the current feelings of the twin flames, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. The divine masculine right now is full of love for his divine feminine. He wants to communicate if you people are not already communicating, which I see for most of the twin flames. You might have communicated in the past 1 or 2 days, or you may be about to communicate, or you may already be communicating. And if not, then your DM wants to contact you, or he wants you to contact him, because mostly the DMs are like this only. They are full of ego, which is very hard to break, and they expect the feminine to come towards them first, and then they respond to her. So this may be the case for many of you. Your divine masculines are already missing you so much, but he, like always, he is in a doubtful energy. He is never sure if you people um will make it up to marriage, because there in the 3D there are a lot of things which become hurdles when it comes to twin flame marriages, because twin flames are always born in such conditions, I mean such opposite conditions, with such gaps, that it's not always easy for them to get married, because there are a lot of issues which are created between them, because of which they have differences, and because of which they have to work hard to achieve that reunion. So basically, your twin flame is or obviously thinking about those barriers and those things which exist between you two, and he is that is why when he thinks about those things, he is full of doubt whether you two will be able to make it up to marriage or not. And obviously it's what he is thinking about right now. He wants to spend his life with you, and he wants to make you his, and he wants to spend his life with you. But when he actually thinks about practically executing this thing, he is full of doubt whether he'll be able to do it successfully or not. And what if this does not happen due to any xyz reason? He thinks of it that he'll be badly shattered, and then he thinks about you, that how you will get affected if it does not happen. So right now, he feels a lot of love and missing energy he's having right now, but at the same time there's a little bit of doubt, or he always he's full of pride, he's full of ego, he loves himself. There is no nothing which there's nothing like he doesn't cares about himself, or he doesn't love himself. Of course he does, but he's full of ego, that manly ego now. But the real love, uh, the real pure form of love which he needs to have for himself is lacking. Sometimes he starts doubting himself, that I does not deserve this unconditional love of my divine feminine, or I am not worthy of this connection. Maybe because of his financial conditions, or anything. He feels like he should not um he's not that capable of this beautiful connection right now. And how will he get married to his divine feminine? He is not having much resources right now. So All these things come to his mind when he practically thinks about marriage and everything. But uh, right now, what I feel from the divine feminine side, uh, usually the divine masculines used to trigger the feminine, but at this particular point of time, I think the divine feminine is constantly triggering the divine masculine from the past few days, or maybe consciously or unconsciously, whether you have communicated with him or without communication also, but right now what I feel is that the divine masculine is in an ascension process, soul healing process, and that dark night of the soul. And he is being constantly triggered by the feminine, and he is you know feeling that fearful energy, that intense energy right now. So yes, the refined feminine sometime, although she is very healed and she is very stable and she is full of love, she is working on herself. She is not overthinking about this connection. She is not having any codependency issues. I'm not saying that she is balanced, but right now she is having a little bit of, she's feeling a little bit of overpowered by the negative forces. Her energy, which used to be really calm and quiet, is um at the moment becoming very, you know very loud and very impatient. I don't know, but if it is happening with you all, but this is the divine feminine energy I'm getting right now, that she's in a very impatient and very weird energy right now. And this is also what's triggering the divine masculines right now, that he's surprised at why these energies are coming from the divine feminine side. She didn't used to be like this, but why have she started behaving in such a way? There's nothing but what is happening. There's a shift of energy, basically, to get into that balanced state now. um, the energies keep on shifting between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Sometimes the divine masculine starts behaving like the feminine, and the feminine starts behaving like the masculine. So there's a shift of energy that is taking place. And um, this is actually nothing but the process of getting into balance, and things will sort out soon between you two. But what happens generally when the full moon comes, the twin flame energies are on the peak. Every time you'll notice that they are on the peak. Any emotional communication or any intense thing can happen between you two. So the emotions of the divine masculines and the divine feminines, they are on the peak at the time of the full moon. So this full moon also, you must have experienced those heavy emotions in the past few days. So yes, this is what I wanted to you to know, that obviously the divine masculine is feeling a lot of love for his divine feminine, but still he is in a very, you know very doubtful energy. How will this happen? How should I make it happen, this thing? And the divine feminine is a bit into negative energy right now. She needs to work more on retaining her that positive side she has. So yes, this is what I wanted you to know. And yes, as I said, the guidance would be for the divine feminine, that she needs to um retain her positive side, not let that negativity overpower herself. Don't say or react in a way that is not acceptable from a divine feminine. Don't be too loud, and be calm and quiet and love yourself, and just keep your good work doing, and god bless you all, the divine masculines, if they are listening. Also, I want to say that you don't need to be doubtful for this connection, towards this connection, because the charge is not in your hands. You don't need to do anything. All you need to do is just have faith, surrender, and love yourself, because everything is in the safe hands. The god is working for you both, so you don't need to feel any burden of this relationship and how to make it happen. It will all happen in the divine timing. All you need to do is just have faith and love towards your feminine. So this is what I wanted to convey. Thank you.